Hello, my friends. Welcome to Authentic Living with Linda. Today we're talking about boredom is a state of mind. My children know this saying very well. When they were young and they would come to me whining and grizzling as young children do, I'm bored, I've got nothing to do. My favourite saying was, boredom is a state of mind. Change your mind or I'll give you something to do with your hands and your mind. It didn't take them very long to figure out that they were way better off to go and find some form of entertainment for themselves than to have me find them jobs to do, like cleaning the windows or vacuuming the floors. They decided that playing and entertaining themselves was a better way of dealing with their boredom than having me find a way for them to be active. Boredom is everywhere. Are you in a state of boredom? Are you living a life of quiet desperation, treading water, doing things that keep your head above water but that stops you from thriving? Are you doing things that you don't enjoy? Do you purchase things hoping that they will make you feel better, that they will entertain you, and they don't actually satisfy you? Because a bored mind wants to be stimulated. And people often use people to entertain themselves or to distract themselves. And they're trying to find fulfillment. And people don't bring the fulfillment that you need. And people will often use substances to numb the voice inside them that's calling out for more. Is that you? Do you use eating, drinking, or drugs to numb the feeling that you're not quite where you want to be and that boredom is rife? Boredom persists as we layer more forms of unsatisfying distractions on top of the boredom. When we don't peel off the layers and have a look and see why we're bored, then we just compound the problem. When the pain of staying the same is less than the pain of change, we change. So when you're living right where you are now in boredom, say, is less painful than is more painful than moving to something else that you want more, then you'll change. So the change that you want to move to has to be less painful than the pain that you're feeling right now, basically. So boredom comes disguised as discontent. It's a sign that says, I'm not happy with where I am. I want more out of my life. It's the sigh when you come home from work and you, another day done. Or it's the banging of the cupboard doors because you're a little bit angry, you're a little bit discontented with how things are. And it's the sadness when you look at your bank account and you just know that you've put your heart and soul into working for what you're working for and you're just not getting ahead. Boredom is that little bit of walking around like a zombie. You're alive, but you're not energized. Boredom is a state of mind. And often when we're bored, we need new stimulation. And new stimulation doesn't have to come from buying things. It can be as simple as reading a different kind of book. It can be as simple as taking a different way to work, seeing the different sights around you. It can be as easy as doing your tasks in a different way. Something that will stimulate your brain to think differently. Often our brains get into a habit of the way that we think, and brain activity is not the same as thinking. When we think on purpose, we stimulate our brain, and that then energizes us. So we want to wake our brain up. We want to get it thinking. We want to give it activities that stimulate it, that have you planning things, that have you moving forward, wanting to do things in your life. So stimulate your brain with new ideas. Our pearl of wisdom for today is invest in ideas. Ideas increase inspiration. And I'll see you tomorrow.